Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, June 1st, and it's really hot outside. Um, so the other day I took out my PSP and the Darth Vader one, if you can see that, and started playing, or played like Final Fantasy for all of 10, 15, 20 minutes. And I got killed badly by the final boss. I think it's the final boss. I don't know. I've never played Final Fantasy before. And it pissed me off. Here I am doing what I usually do during the fight, and I'm, keeping people alive. What's the point in having the usual D&D party in original Final Fantasy? I got the fighter, I had the thief, I had the white mage, and I had the black mage. That is the quintessential D&D party that can handle any problem. The issue is, what's the point of the thief? Okay, so he turns into a ninja and can cast a few black spells, but that's fine, whatever. He's probably one of the fastest people there, but he doesn't do nearly enough damage compared to the fighter. His spells are not going to hit nearly as hard as the black mage. Okay, so he gets to go early? That's not that big a deal in Final Fantasy. The point of Final Fantasy, or at least this one, is how best can I respond to the things that happened in the previous round? How best can I predict what's going to happen in the next round? The thief seems to actually hamper my ability to do both. So I noticed I had another save. It's a fighter, a monk, a white mage, and a red mage. And I'm kind of keen on that. First of all, I think the fighter gets access to some low-level cure spells, and the red mage also has access to, I think, 6 of the 9 levels, or 4 of the 6 levels, I don't know, of white spells. So, I would effectively have 3 people with the ability to cure. The monk, on the other hand, I'm not entirely sure what's up with him. I think he only is there for damage dealing, because he goes monk then master. And I don't know if he gets any white spells or black spells or anything, I don't know. But I think I need to play this game over again from the beginning using a better party, hands down. The thief seems a wholly unnecessary character class in the original Final Fantasy. Now, in later Final Fantasies, like, say, Final Fantasy Tactics, a thief is very good. If you level a character as a thief, they're going to get a higher speed overall. They're going to gain access to the steal abilities, which in some circumstances you only have one opportunity to steal some items from bad guys. They also gain access to the poach ability, where they can poach a monster and then trade that in for items and stuff at, I think, Dorter Trade City and a few other places. But, outside of special circumstances, a thief is not exactly necessary. Now, I'm bouncing around the Final Fantasy spectrum here, but Final Fantasy VI, Locke is a thief, and he has the ability to steal. And you can give him a piece of equipment that changes that from steal to capture, which increases the amount he does. Is it steal to capture or steal to mug? I don't remember which. But or maybe it's both even. But it increases the ability chance of success. It increases, I don't know if it increases the quality of the item, but it also has a chance of doing damage. Well, he hits and steals, so it might be mugging. So, at least with Locke in Final Fantasy VI, he's the only person who can steal, except for Gogo. And I never use him. And, it makes that ability unique in that way. He's also a very capable fighter, so, he can wield a sword and a shield. But he can also be a back row combatant with a Morningstar, mace, boomerang, what have you. And Final Fantasy VII, I never really used steel, the steel materia. Final Fantasy VIII, I don't remember a stealing mechanic. 9, I remember that Zidane's a thief, so that kind of goes with the territory. And 10, I don't seem to recall a stealing mechanic. No, I don't really recall that. 10-2, obviously not. Not much to steal. 12, I remember a stealing mechanic, but I never really used it. So, I mean, stealing in games is very secondary. And in Final Fantasy, they didn't have it. So, I mean, you could, everybody could do the same things, essentially. It was, well, actually, no, didn't they? I thought they did. Or maybe they didn't. Manual time. No, it doesn't really say. I mean, all it says here for the character, okay, the warrior advances to a knight, can use a wide array of weapons and armor. The thief, which advances to a ninja, nimbly runs circles around opponents. How does that help me beat the final boss? Monk advances to master, specializes in bare-knuckled attacks. Those are incredible. Red mage advances to red wizard, proficient in both black and white. He can't cast the high-level stuff, but he can cast most of it. White mage advances to white wizard, supports a party with white magic. Black mage advances to black wizard, damages opponents with black magic. So, I mean, I'm hip with that. There's no question on the capabilities of the warrior, the monk, the red mage, the white mage, and the black mage. It's the thief. I mean, I don't remember a steal mechanic. And there's no throw item mechanic. They didn't have that by the time this came around. Yeah, I think everybody has the exact same access to things. It's attack, magic, defend, items, and then on the next bar, it's equip or flee. If you keep going down the list. So it's I don't know. There are 8 levels of white spells, 8 levels of black spells, and I think red mage can only go up as far as level 6 on both, which is fortunate because... No, it's unfortunate on the black side there's no saber or flare. Oh well. But anyways, gone on too long. It's a good game. It doesn't have a quest log in this remake for the PSP, which kind of makes it hard to pick it back up again. But I guess I just need to sit down and try it again. Beginning to end instead of just dropping it at level 48. Yes, I tried to take on Garland at 48. I don't know if that was good or bad. I was holding my own for a very long time, and then he killed the white mage. And he was constantly killing the ninja. So, oh well. Until next time.